Hey guys, Odin here, back with another stream of Dragon's Dogma, and I am super excited for today. Now, I do admit I am extremely tired. So before I turn around, actually let me pause the game quick. Before I turn around and show you all what I've been doing all day, holy cow. You all would not believe the effort and time that I've had to put in to get to where I am now. But real quick, let me pull up my stream here just in case my chat quits on me. Okay. Also, today I'm super excited because I got myself a new chair. I've had the dinky old office chair for quite a while now, so I decided to splurge on myself a little bit and got myself this nice red and black gaming chair, and I am super happy that I did. It is very comfortable, and I am enjoying it. I definitely love it. But that is not what I'm streaming about today. That is for another time. So let's get into it. Now, today has been a tiresome day. Absolutely tiresome. Holy cow, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. But I knew I'd better do a stream today because I really want to get to what I want to get to tomorrow. And for me to get there tomorrow is going to require two parts. In order for me to get to the second part, I have to do the first part today. So give me just a moment. Alrighty, so let's get into it. So as you all know, last episode we ended the Salvation quest line to an extent. I did say that there was about like one or maybe two missions left that we have to do for them, but they're pretty much done. We're pretty much done with all the side quests and all the Salvation's main storyline. So we're wrapped up with that. We're done with that. So now what we were doing is we were going to finish up the game, and we were going to rank up. We're going to rank up the Ranger vocation, and we're going to ultimately fight Death in Bitter Black Isle. However, I did not determine that we were without a bow, and so we had to go all the way up to the capital last episode to get myself this trash longbow from Caxton, which was the best bow he had. I wasn't satisfied, as you do, and so I went to Bitter Black Isle, and I grinded, and I grinded, and I grinded, and I ended up going through all of Bitter Black Isle once, and then all over again. So I did a pre-Daemon run-through, then I did a post-Daemon run-through, and I got through a few Bitter Black Weapon level 2, and then ultimately from the second Daemon run-through, I got a Bitter Black Weapon level 3, and that held what I had been looking for, and that is this bow right here. Now this bow right here is called, I think, the Revenant Whale. Yeah, Revenant Whale. Here's the description. A longbow crafted from monster hide and sinew. Its string howls as it is drawn, recalling a banshee's horrifying wail. That took too freaking long to grind for. I kid you not. I had to do the God's Bane effect so many stinking times to get what I wanted to get. And out of the Bitter Black Weapon level 2s that I did, there was this just regular bow for Strider or Assassin. I got that, but I wanted it to be a Ranger. And so I tried literally every configuration I could possibly do. I tried it without pawns, with pawns, going to Ranger, Strider, Mystic Archer, etc. I even got Nisa back from the Rift, or Liliana back from the Rift, and made her a Ranger as well. But it just kept being the Strider Assassin bow, and it would not become a longbow, no matter how many God's Bane effects that I tried. So eventually I got tired of it, and at that point I've already beat Daemon, so I was like, alright, well I guess I gotta go through Bitter Black Isle again. And so I speedrun through the entire dungeon all over again, scratch to Daemon, and I finally get to Daemon, and I finally beat him, and I have to God's Bane on the chest a little bit to just get him to the exact kind of drops that I need him to be. Finally get the weapon level 3, I finally get the bow, and I can immediately 2-star on enhancement. And so I did my research on the bow. I was like, all right, what do I have to do to get this a 3-star? Because that's going to be the best part, or the best chance of me getting to strengthen and warm fire. That requires something from Grigori that I do not have, and that I do not want to skip ahead and redo all that. And you all can understand that, I'm sure. So I was like, okay, that's not going to happen. So what do? I go to the south. I can show you all on the map here. I go to the south. I go down here, right down in this little lake where that Drake is. And whenever you kill any type of dragon in this game, it always has a chance to make an armor or weapon for strengthen and warm fire. Now, however, if it is a Drake, Worm, or Wyvern, they need at least 1 star on the item that you want to get Dragon Forged to at least have a slight chance to be Dragon Forged. I think if it's 1 star, it's 3%. If it's 2 star, it's 6%. And if it's 3 star, which is the highest you can go without Strength and Worm Fire, it's an 18% on any given Drake, Worm, or Wyvern. So it doesn't even break 20% 3 star. And I didn't even have 3 star. So I had to freaking God's Bane save before I fought the Drake. Then God's Bane myself every single time I killed it to try to get a Strengthened and Worm Fire at a 6% chance. And so that took like a solid 20 to 30 minutes before the Drake finally strengthened it in Wormfire. Because I knew that as soon as I strengthened it in Wormfire, let me go to my equipment here. As soon as I strengthened it, guess what? It's gold tier now. I already had everything planned out. All I had to do was get it strengthened in Wormfire. But that stupid Drake just would not give it to me. And I am exhausted from trying my face out to get this thing to be max tier. I was not content with the bow from Caxton, so I wanted to get the best of the best. And I knew I could. It just took me a while and a whole lot of effort. But it's here. We got it. We got the Revenant Wheel. We got tier 3 Bitter Black Bow. And as you can see, my boots do look a bit different. While I was doing it, I did get armor level 3. And it did drop the Oblivion boots and not the Shadow boots. So I do have a full set of Bitter Black Armor tier 3 rare. Rare tier 3 armor. And so I'm super, super pumped about that. It is as high as it's going to go until we defeat death. Anyways, all my struggles and pain, staking, grinding aside, let's get into it. Now, when we left off, we did finish off with Salvation a little bit. So I think we have to go talk to Aldous. Today I plan on not fighting the dragon, but finishing off Salvation because we have to go recapture the Great Wall. That is my plan today. And then I'm probably going to hop off here and hang out with a friend on Destiny 1 for a little bit. Because holy cow, I've had my fill of this game for the day. I will, of course, pick back up tomorrow when we defeat the dragon. But anyways. So we are going to go recapture the Great Wall today. That is my plan. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to do it. Hopefully not long. I'm exhausted. Alright. Plus this bow does look super, super awesome. Alright, Aldous, what you got for me? Okay, so I gotta... Okay. So basically what he's gonna do is these two... I guess I gotta still take it a bit slow. I can't rush this stuff for those of you who have never been through this before. Anyways, so the 2 quests that I just accepted... Gade, basically, Trial and Tribulations. Fornival, the rich guy that I've been mentioning throughout this thing, is standing on trial for being a black market dealer and dealing under the table and all that. Of course he is, because we've seen him at the Black Cat before, which is as about as the black market as you're going to get in this game. And so, of course, he has, but basically, you have to give evidence on whether he's guilty or whether he's innocent. And basically, if you don't do anything, if you don't turn in any evidence, he's going to be found guilty. And you'll get a much lesser reward. But you can rig it with a guy named Renard, that you can find him at the castle or anything like that. Even the freaking, what you call it, rest stops that you find along the roads of Granzas out in the middle of nowhere. Anyways, he will sell affidavits that look absolutely real and can sway positive or negative. So if you want to have him be innocent, then you can just go to him and pay a bit of coin. A lot of coin, actually. The more you get, the more expensive it becomes to make him innocent. But if you don't do anything, then he automatically is found guilty, and he will be sentenced to the dungeons, or I think it's death. I don't know. But basically, you don't see him for the rest of the game. If you make him innocent, then he will sell you all kinds of goodies And unlimited stock of all kinds of goodies, which I spent, I think it's 14 million to completely stack my resources in my vault with them, so it's pretty good. Anyways, Griffin's Bane, this is the mission where we gotta go fight a griffin and meet with volunteers and stuff like that fun jazz. So that's what we're doing today. Or that's what we're doing right now, rather. So we gotta go fight a freaking griffin. Now, of course, whenever I was in Bitter Black Isle, I did switch over to my assassin class. I did not go to my ranger class because A, I did not have a good enough bow, and B, I did not want to rank up my vocation off camera while I'm not doing streaming. So I figured I'd switch over to my assassin class and rig it to get my tier 3 longbow. And of course, I'm exhausted from my endeavors, but that is besides the point. We are going to rest at an inn. Yeah, I can see there's Renard right there, and I can go talk to him. Absolutely. So basically you can go for guilt, innocence, and I think it's 3 grand, and then 10 grand, and then 20 grand, and then 30 grand. And I think after 30 grand, it stops. But you can either buy for innocence or guilt. Of course, if you want to get all the goodies that you can get from him, of course, just spam the innocent ones and you'll be fine. But Renard sucks. We're going to sleep the day away. Or we're going to sleep the night away, my bad. I am out of it. My goodness. We're going to sleep till the morning. So I'm not about to go fight this freaking griffin at night. My goodness. Okay. We're good to go. I still got all this stuff from freaking Bitter Black Isle with me. What is this? I do not have my pawns with me. I better go back to the rift and get them. They are going to be helpful. Getting my pawns and a full set of Bitter Black armor. Alright, we gotta enter this rift real quick. And we need Bella. Thank you. You're amazing. Smartest pawn that is not mine. I don't care about you, Ludovic. Come here, you bot. Nobody has any good sorcerers, and it sucks. If I could have another sorcerer exactly like Nisa, be all I'd ask for. Any given moment in time. But you can always get what you want. What am I doing? We're gonna go fight a griffin. That's correct. Surprisingly enough, it never rains in this game. It'd be kind of... I don't know, it'd be kind of interesting if it rained. I think they should have added that in. If it rained, have like saurians crawling about on land or whatever because they like their water. I don't know. Maybe we could have a wyvern fly around instead of a griffin when it's raining. I don't know. Now, I don't know how I'm going to kill this griffin. I do have Tinful Sword, I do have Body Binder, Meteor Shot. I don't entirely know. We'll see if we can kill it before it flies off. I guess we gotta follow them all the way out. But now that I have an actual good bow, probably the best in the game actually, we shall see what goes on. Holy cow, excuse me. It has been a day. If I've ever had one. Longbows, man. Absolutely insane. Super, super, super good. Ooh, get... So for those of you who don't know what body binder does, I will show you. Oh, well, it should have pinned him to a wall. But I guess it didn't. But whatever. Alright, so we gotta go steal a goblin. Meteor shot uses so much freaking stamina. It's ridiculous. So sweet. Alright, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. First things first, I guess we should probably put on these. Because fire will prevent him from flying away in case I'm gonna get a little too close personal. But now that I do have meteor shot, I could probably snipe this man out of the air. Now that I think about it. Ooh, yeah. Oh, he's burning. He ain't going nowhere now. We have prohibited him from flying. So I guess we'll just... That was a win. Tenfold flurry, man. Best bow skill ever. In terms of rapid succession arrows. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, now that that's done, we're going to go back to Grand Sorn, and we are going to sleep away the days for Fornival's Conquest, because since I have an unlimited stock, or nearly unlimited stock in my item storage, I don't really need him for anything for probably forever. For as long as I'll play this game anyways. The only thing I might need to restock is Taligus's Miracle, or Mushroom Potage, and that's about it. So let's sleep away the days. No. I'm not traveling anywhere. Not anywhere difficult anyways. I've already done my time of difficult. Oh, man. Sleeping away the days. Here we go. I guess I'll show you all this cutscene. Just so y'all can see what's going on.
sentences you to life imprisonment. This inquest is hereby ended.
Cool. So he's gonna go to life in prison for his dealing under the table nonsense. But the point is, the quest is done, and that's all we matter. That's all we care about. Man. Now, for one of the missions that we have coming up next, we will be looking at that in more detail because of salvation. And salvation is included in that quest, so of course I'll be paying more attention to it than I normally pay attention to it. Excuse me. Alright, you nerd, come here.
Welcome back, son. Blessed relief that all who walk Francis roads will rest easy. It is welcome news, too, for Trent. You and the others who fought have my thanks. Word of Fornival's verdict has come. Judged guilty. The inquest ended without event. No thanks to your reprehensible indolence. I will not brook such sloth in the future, sir.
You're welcome.
Many within the castle I have more tasks than you.
So,
It does my heart no ease to see her undertake such a dangerous errand. Alas, in the face of her ardent petition, there was naught I could do in her place. Can I ask that you at least accompany her, sir? She must be kept safe. My thanks, Elizabeth. Pray go and speak to Sir Mercedes.
okay.
Many within the I have more tasks than before.
Cobblestone.
It grieves me to report an item was stolen from the castle's stores a few days past. It was a possession of the Duke's and a treasure of the realm. The worm king's ring. The man was stolen under heavy watch. I fear it to be the work of someone within the castle. But first, the ring must be reclaimed. You would do well to begin by asking the men and women of it. That ring is a treasure to all Grancis, and a symbol of the Duke's authority.
So basically what that means is whenever you actually do the quest, you have to go around the castle talking to people, figure out that it's the sorcerer, go on a wild goose chase for the sorcerer, and you end up going to the Blue Moon Tower to get the sorcerer, kill him, take the ring, and return the ring. Or once you do it once and you get bored and you don't want to go through all that trouble, you could keep the ring yourself and make a forgery like I'm gonna do, or B, you could just skip straight to Blue Moon Tower to avoid all the conversations that you have to do for the quest.
I take it you've heard. Then you'll know that this task is mine. I'll not be an idle burden on the Duke's hospitality any longer. And surely you won enough glory, sir. Allow me this one chance to prove myself. You have my thanks. This matter concerns Lord Julian as well. There is talk of dark happenings at the Stone of the Moon. Lord Julian's watch. He set out for the hold himself some time ago. There has been no word since. Someone must go and see what has become of him. As a fellow guest of the Duke's, I felt it my duty. I would forbid you from interceding, but you'll no doubt have your own reasons for going. I will not stop you from joining me, but neither can I wait. Follow if you wish, sir. I am off.
Let's do it. So, what am I doing? Black Cat. I'll meet you at the Blue Moon Tower here soon. Mercedes. But first I gotta drop a little keepsake off at the Black Cat for a nice little forgery. Yeah. Yeah. Nice little forgery. So who is my viewer? How are you doing? I am a bit off, if you haven't noticed. But how are you? Alright, where's the ring at? Must have passed it. There it is.
I'll not beat round the bush. I'll have the goods. I'm sure you'll find any.
Okay, now I need to go to Wind Bluff Tower. Oh, I love fairy stones and port crystals. Definitely helps me from walking all the way out here. Especially on the border of the north. So it looks like they're all fighting over here. Salvation. Now there is a quest series that you can do for the Wind Bluff Tower up here. I'm going to take a look at that sometime soon because I'm very, very curious as to what happens up here whenever we're not paying attention to it. Now there's going to be some cutscenes. You all saw me skip all that, but we're going to be watching them this time just to see what Sir Julian is all about up here.
You colluded with Salvation to work sedition among the Duke's men.
Salvation? You place me in ill company. I'm a man of this world. Fantasies of death and redemption concern me not one bit. Legends. Legends stoke up the masses. That Duke Edmund was the best second dragon. Francis would take the ascent. But her neighbors ill want the giant looming at their borders.
Damn me, your sophistry. The word neighbor sours on your forked tongue. Our lands have long sworn unstinting aid to any neighbor visited by the dragon.
Unstinting, you say. Tell me then, why has your Lord Father not sent your brother, joined by Hastor's finest steel? Why am I speaking instead with a bleating she-goat mocked even by her own name?
You will retract those words, sir.
Else suffer what cost?
Else I shall wash my honor clean in your blood.
And you? You will play her second? I would welcome the challenge.
Stay out of this. It's an open mockery of me and my homeland.
Yay. So now we just gotta watch.
They trusted you are above the base treasons of Salvation's like. The knight's champion. An oathbreaker of your ilk is champion to no man, Julian.
Salvation? Damn the naughty. And their idle talk of destruction and redemption. They will convince them to my purpose. Nothing. The day of Edmund Dragonsbane is past. He will not slay another worm. So what cause is served by sending people to die for his pleasure? The swift death of Francis is the greatest mercy to our neighbors.
And what of those of this land who will die for your peace? Will you stand idly by while a people lose their land, their very lives, to a plague of beasts? You are no knight, villain!
Pray, think of the moment. The dragon will come again. To your homeland and to mine. Who shall stand against it then, if we are spent, all of us, for having held some ancient path? What is gained by all our deaths? Naught, I say, and naught would say your Lord Faster.
How dare you, sir! I will not suffer such slander!
You know it to be true. Has he sent his finest blades? A general fit to listen? No. is an empty show.
Bastard! Do it!
Your head is a meager trophy. The men of the fort may have used it yet. Even a she-goat's skin can warm a desperate man of nights.
What? Is no slander beneath you?
The duel is well and settled, Arisen. Begone from my sight at once. I've no more patience to indulge your playing, Nigel. Leave me. Your failure to quell self-revolt is cause enough to run off to hostile, tail-twitching friends. I tell you this in the spirit of mercy. If you cannot best me, you cannot best the dragon. Run along home when we get leave. Do you think me cruel, Arisen? It is a sorry truth that righteousness is a rare luxury. You are pledged to slay the worm, and that alone. No oath binds you to such a deed, nor would my death do you any great service. There are those might call me a monster, but I am no dragon, sir. What say you?
I've never been too big a fan of Julian.
I must make a pitiable sight. I knew. I am a meager choice to send as aid. I know it well. Still, I could not.
Boop. She's gonna give me a rapier instead of a freaking cutlass.
Only shame to disappoint. Lord Julian had the truth of it, every word. I am weak. I serve no purpose here, save as hollow homage to an empty pact. Aids in name only. Hearthstone nor Grancis, there's not a man in either who expected anything else of me. I knew it well enough, tasted it on every breath I drew, yet still I fancied myself unhurt. Arisen, I will return to Hearthstone, not to lick my wounds, but to petition my lord father that Grancis people receive true aid. I will not send you to meet the dragon with the apes weighing upon you. After, I shall return here, to aid you however I may. I am a fool. Pray, accept this token. I haven't much to give, but it will please me to know it provided you some small comfort on my journey.
Sweet. So I got the one and only silver rapier, which sells for I think 110k. I know this because I've sold it before. I believe it sells for 110, but I don't need 110k. I am curious. I think it's 110. I'm gonna sell it. No, actually, I'm gonna see how much it is, but then I'm gonna put it back in my item storage because I want to hang on to it because I haven't held one in so long. But I think it's 110. Either way, we're almost to the Great Wall, so that is a pleasure. I want to say it's 110.
Here now, if you ain't Arisen who cares not for stronger weapon, masterwork.
Ah, 126. I was close. You know, just they'll sell for 3 million, 3.3 million, as one does.
Masterwork's all.
Actually, I want to see something. What is my most in my item storage? What's my most expensive weapon? That's 1.3, 5.6. Gold tier. So 5.6 is gonna be it. No, 6. No, that's 4 point. That's 4.8. So 4.8, 2.8, 2.4, 4.3. Yeah, looks like the thing up here is the best. The Virgin Man is at 5.6 million. That's 745. That's 1.4, 1.2. Interesting. Too many millions of dollars. Minus certain deposit. We're gonna toss this in there, and then we are going to rest, and then rest again, and then we're gonna go retrieve our ring from the black cat. What happens if you forge a forgery? How would that work? I gotta do some experimenting on that. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, you people. Do 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 do. Black cat, give me your stuff. Thank you. And that is gonna be our ticket to fooling Sir Duke Edmund. Whatever the heck his face is. Whoa, bro. Disappointment. Disappointment.
Hold on, I'll be there shortly.
Seems the castle walls are reached by a flight of stairs ahead. Lords do have much to do.
It seems the stone of the north stands quiet once again. Ill surprise indeed to find salvation's reach extend so deep within our ranks. It is a testament to the rising fear within the people's hearts. We must be vigilant against such corruption, lest the duchy rot away before the dragon ever comes.
Toss over the forgery.
The ring is reclaimed. I have the words to express my esteem, sir. A talisman of such power must be kept for those who use it for ill purpose. The Duke will see it well guarded, and the faults in the castle's security mended. Pray let this lead us all to take greater care in the future. For now, you have my thanks.
Sweet.
What? Very well. I shall see to it at once. A matter of a most pressing nature has come to us. Make for the southern way castle immediately. I've received a report that one of the Duke's men has returned from afar, gravely wounded. He asks to speak with you in all haste, Arisen. 'Tis odd his message was not writ in the report. An oversight brought on by haste, no doubt. Pray, fly to the way castle and hear the man's message, sir. Meanwhile, I am to see the Duke on another matter no less urgent. It's a restless day.
That's a rank up. Sweet. I'm gonna go check that out before I head to the Way Castle. Yeah, we will. But I got a hardcore rank up, and I'm interested to see what we got going on for me. If I ever want to kill death, gotta have all the proper skills in place. Even though I technically already do. But whatever. I'm glad I didn't hit anybody with that. Alrighty. Whirling arrow. Cool. Alright, so now we're gonna head to the Way Castle. So what you can do is, if you're curious on why you have to go down here, you can talk to these people.
Gone and seen the Duke already? Clever one, aren't you then? Even the most simple-minded fool can see why Arisen granted leave to wander our land. Anyone with the power to vanquish the dragon is afforded every right and courtesy, just as they should be. Even the most simple anyone.
Where did that one guy go? Shoot! Hey, you two.
Doing pretty well for yourself, aren't you? Forget the dragon. You should pocket your coin and be off for a better life. Well, that's what I do. Doing pretty well for
There's supposed to be like a knight over here that is like, you know, unsure about any secret message or whatever from a wounded knight. At least that's what it's supposed to be, but it doesn't seem like there is one. I know there was a while back. Maybe they patched it? I don't know. Anyways, we're supposed to head through this gate here. Those are me, my pawns.
Arisen, urgent word from the capital, sir. You are to return to Aldous' side with all possible haste.
No. Goodbye. Woo! Capital's on fire. So basically what you're going to do is, where's Fairstone back? So the entrance where that cave is, that is blocked off, and the rear entrance behind Grand Sorn is blocked off as well. So you have to go through where that quest marker is. You have to go through that one. But since the port crystal at the Fairy Stone is in the pawn area of the castle, you are allowed to Fairy Stone back instead of having to run. So that's a lifesaver right there. You have to stay and fight this thing. Salvation done, raised a cockatrice from the grave. Got it. Got it. So I see all these purple dots over here. That's all salvation. All of these guys were salvation. But I guess they died whenever the spell failed and we killed the cockatrice. I don't know. Anyways, they were all... Basically, you get more rewards. So if you see these banners and all these crates, everything over here, those are what you have to protect. And if you get better rewards if you protect all three without the cockatrice breaking any. Make fall the castle.
fortune, sir. Or at the very least, a task well done.
Oh yeah. That's how we do it. Sweet. I want to see something. I want to see something right quick.
You go no.
Oh, bogus. Alright, well, let's head off to the Great Wall, yeah?
Hail, Arisen. Good news. His Grace has taken notice of your feats and selected you to lead an expedition. It was a difficult task, but of critical importance to the defense of the front. The Duke was adamant that none would do so fine as you, sir. The journey will take you afar, Arisen. If you've tasks to complete or personal matters to attend to, pray, do so now. It is like you will not see Grand Sorrow for some time. Then come. The Duke wished to see you before you set out.
And he's supposed to follow all this back there, but you can run ahead of him and whatever. Like the Duke in this part, he'll stop running if you get too far away from him. You just come out here and you can boop.
I am greatly pleased by your work, sir. I would see you rewarded for what you've done. Come, follow me. I have aught to give you before you set out.
Bet. Now sadly you cannot run ahead of the Duke, even though we do have the actual ring. He has a forgery. Ha, you nerd. I love this game. See, now you'll let me in, you freak. Ha, you have a forgery.
Strange. The ring ought hold sway over the lock that binds this chest. No matter. I shall see its contents are delivered to you later. Perhaps time has dulled the ring's magic.
Whatever. Because I have the actual ring you bought. We'll come back for this chest later on. I got an idea of how we can get in here. Because if I try to access it now, it says, "'Twould be rude to have the chest open just yet."
Urgent news, Your Grace. A messenger has come bearing word from the Great Wall. The hold has fallen to a man calling himself the leader of salvation. He is taken captive and threatens to offer up a grand sacrifice to see the land cleansed.
The expedition will keep, Arisen. Head for the Great Wall at once, and quash Salvation's designs afore they're realized.
Get got.
Takes precedence over all others. Now go.
Make me. You dumb. But yeah, it says, "'Twould be rude to have the chest opened just yet." And then we don't care about these two chests, but I can open them anyways. We got a badge of merit and a golden bastard. We're not too concerned about those though. So now we gotta go to the Great Wall, and that'll be fun. We're gonna go to there. We're gonna go there now, because I don't have anything else to do. And the sooner I get this done, the sooner I can get off of here and chill out. While I rest for the rest of the evening. Alright, let's go put salvation in the ground. Boopity boop boop. I could probably snipe one of these guys. Oh, I did, but it didn't do nothing.
They attack. Ready for battle.
Yep, and they're gonna send the Cyclops. I don't have a sword. I'm upset. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Look at that damage.
I'll set its wings ablaze.
Well, that's one of them dead. That was a whole lot easier than I thought. That's what you get for having a maxed out bow. I'm out of stamina. Let's fix that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ranger is underrated by me. It is absolutely a beautiful class, but not my playstyle. But if I want to kill death, this is the best way to go about it. I don't want your holy light. I don't have masterful kill like I would on my assassin. Hey, leave him alone. Oh, he's dead. Oh. Yeah, whatever. Basically, if you want all the good loot, keep the guards alive. But I don't care about the good loot, because I have the best loot in the game. Alright, let's see how well I do against a Chimera. Oh, you know, just casually taking out the snake right there. The goat, too. This class. It's underrated. It's too good. I'm too good. Get out of my way, you pleb. I'm too exponentially good at this game. Holy cow. Come on. Help me. Get off him. Vroom vroom. Ouch. Bravo. Alright, what am I doing? Up here we go. Salvation is taking a hold of this entire fortress. Oh yeah, I don't have a thing. I don't have a freaking thing. Oh, whatever. Okay, let's go in salvation. Boop. Now, I don't think I've ever shown you all this cutscene. Let's take a look at it. In their dark ritual for our quest to end salvation. Hey.
Indeed, the coming night ill needs us, its faithful just as you, your hubris, cannot hope to stop the divine onslaught. Before its might, you stand as useless and frail as this ungainly contrivance of brick and mortar. Nonetheless, the choice you make for the door is coming is blasphemy of justice.
Down they go.
I had brought my flock to see these walls reduced to
hop to it. That got me on a jump scare the first time I ever saw it. Gotta love the whites. Very interesting to see how they are made, though. Whoa, that's a one-shot. Oh, I just one-shot both of those. Dude, Ranger is broken. What in the world?
I fear I have misjudged the extent of your skill, dear prisoner. I see it was folly to worry of wars and armies while you still live. However, it seems my regret will be short-lived. Don't you feel it? The very air dances around us. The long night is come. The dragon's reign at last begins. Merciful winged death! All powerful and merciless victory! Behold, you unrepentant blasphemers! This is absolute truth! This is salvation!
The rantings of an upjumped zealot make for tedious listening. His ilk serves no role in what is to come. Only my death will staunch the flood of destruction. A task still far from me. If you would face me, seek me out, and I shall not. But heed the zealot's lesson. Where weak or death may find it. Until then, I shall hold your little keepsake safe. Your dragon forge will speak for my diligence in that. The choice falls not to me, nor to the whims of fate. It is yours alone.
Alright, guys. Ooh, would you look at that? Alright, guys, that is going to do it for this stream. I hope you all have enjoyed. Now, tomorrow, I do fully intend to beat death, so I am not going to show you all from this moment on to the end of the game. I'm going to reset the game by tomorrow, and whenever I start a stream up tomorrow, we will be at a fresh, brand new game, and we will be to Bitter Black Isle as soon as possible, where we will encounter death and we will beat him. I'm positive of it. So I will see you all tomorrow, and we're going to take on the big man himself. For now, I hope you all have enjoyed. This is Odin signing out for now, and I will see you all tomorrow.